Has it happened to you? Things change for the better. You do get what you want, and suddenly you're more terrified than ever? This is the perplexing phenomenon we humans seem to chronically experience, where succeeding can actually be more scary to us than quote-unquote failing. So much so that we will self-sabotage ourselves right back out of the good thing, and this is what we're here to tackle head-on today. If you're new to my videos, I'm Amelia Randolph Campbell, story strategist and founder of the ARC method, and we're continuing our exploration of change. In this video, we'll focus on the state you are in during the period of time after the good news has arrived and when the good thing begins. This is a sacred period because it's got the highest potential for story backlash. So first, let's story storm, the ARC version of brainstorming, a list of events that bring wanted change, and then we'll pick one to do work on. You got the interview, got the job, got the raise, started a business, got on your feet financially, got sober, got out of the unhealthy relationship, got into a dream relationship, got happy without a romantic relationship at all, succeeded at pregnancy, became the parent, healed from the injury, set a new boundary, spoke your truth, wrote your book, started school, graduated school, moved into your dream home. The moment of finding out the good news can actually be very short. And now you're going to have to show up differently, aren't you? You have to be the person who delivers on this new, very good thing. You'll have to become the decision maker, the voice, the partner, the parent, the healthy one, the sober one, the author, the scholar, the homeowner, the one who shows up in a new way. Suddenly, you're not striving to get there. You are there at the beginning of it. And suddenly, it can start to feel like, uh-oh. The doubt can kick in as you feel the familiar, even if it was unwanted, become endangered. Much like the aftermath of unwanted change that we spoke about in the last video, these incredibly positive changes also have an aftermath, a time of mental and emotional adjustment that requires great care and awareness. It's that sacred period where you have the opportunity to rewire your previously practiced mode, your practiced state of thinking and feeling, and the beliefs that were built from it. In the before time, when we are wanting something, hoping for something to change, there are certain mental and emotional habits we live in, especially if you spent a lot of time in the yearning phase, in the repeated rejection phase, that perpetual almost there, never there phase. If you spend a lot of time there, you've got some stories to tend to for sure. They may have served you then, but you need upgraded thoughts now to fuel the upgraded emotions and continue forward as the upgraded you. So what to do? We organize the energy so that we can see it very clearly, amplify it, and in the end, create a visceral replacement story for this moment in time, one we can practice to deepen those new neural pathways. In doing so, we experience belief in the new mentally and emotionally, so that the sabotage simply doesn't have as much room to swoop in. In the last video about unwanted change, we worked on getting fired. So continuing that line, let's work on getting the job. Let's put it through my question your story exercise, which is designed to clarify and alchemize your relationship with specific events. For our purposes today, I made all of these details up. The questions asked to get these answers are always the same, and in this video, what I'm sharing with you are the results. So the first thing we do is write what I call the black hole story. And this articulates what we fear the most is true around this event of getting the job. We look at it from all angles. So the title of the black hole story is Imposter on the Clock. In the black hole story, I am actually an underqualified nobody who got too big for my britches and now am in over my head. I am working under these veterans who will soon see I'm ridiculous and are already doubting me. I want them to like me, so I approve. I force, I grovel, I show. This makes me feel scroungy, lacking, tiny, groveling, low, gross, thin, hollow, self-hating, unkind, jealous, scared, regretful, mean, panicked, tricked, blameful, hidden, cowardly, foolish, and dumb. When you notice you're in these emotions because you wrote this story, there's a chance to realize that you are in this story and connect to the opportunity to create just a little bit of space in that observation, to interrupt an unhelpful flow and grab a breath to possibly redirect. Often when I'm working with clients, they will want to insert a lot of buts while we're writing the black hole story. They'll say something negative, of course, as they're coached to do, but they'll want to stop and pull the other way right away, or say, of course, I don't really think that about myself or of those people. And I say, we're not here to be wishy-washy. It's okay to admit these feelings. It's just you and me here. These feelings often come from fear-based on nothing real. Feelings aren't who we are. They're energy, and energy shifts. And when hidden or not fully let out to simply breathe, they will sneak up and take us down in ways we weren't even totally aware of. They will win in the fight against imposter syndrome. Okay, so now we're going to write the realignment story, inviting in the mental and emotional focus to be led in an entirely different direction by asking the questions from the opposite angle. This uncovers what else is absolutely true. The realignment story is titled Landing Secured. In this story, I am a talented, smart, and resourceful woman who knows that I bring good things to the table and remember why I love this position. Collaborating with the inspiring people I've wanted to work with, who chose me for a reason and are rooting for me to succeed. I want them to know who I am and trust me. So I share, I collaborate, I connect. This makes me feel lifted, vibrant, filled up, excited, inspired, connected, visionary, confident, secure, grounded, proud, grateful, relieved, reminded, loved, self-seen, respected, willing, joyful, alive, aligned, unstoppable, energetic, trusting, courageous, open, and ready. This is all just as and far more true, and it is fully in your power to choose this instead. This story, you can feel it through your bones, offers you solutions and forward flow. Now, will this new job go as you hope? May it have parts to it that throw you off and aren't great? May it not end up being the right answer? Sure. Does that mean that practicing the state of unabashed confidence and joy isn't worth it? It is always worth it. We don't do this work to control circumstances. We do it for the shot at showing up in full potential and the richest inner experience, no matter what. Our experience is the only one we can take charge of. And if you fill your sails up enough, a lack of wind or hitting a wave won't have as much power to throw you. This is the whole point, for you to have the most energetic agency to create your own experience. You deserve to live from the inside out, all out. Now, a close cousin to getting the job is starting a business with even higher stakes. So let's do a quick write-up on that event as well. First, the black hole story to air the dark, sneaky fears. As an entrepreneur starting a business, this story is titled The Mistake. In it, I am a baby business owner who rushed to do this when I couldn't hack it in the real world and am way in over my head. I'm talking to the audience I don't even have yet, who probably won't even resonate with what I'm saying if I can even get that right. I want them to buy from me quickly. So I rush, plead, show. Tune into the emotions that this story elicits. Now, a breath in for the realignment story, titled Life's Purpose Out Loud. In this story, I am a woman with a vision that I know is meant to be brought into the world, standing courageously in my moment with a willing heart. I am sharing with a community full of kindred souls who will benefit from what I bring even before I meet them. I know they're there. I connect to them now. What I want is for their lives to be enriched by interacting with me and my business. So what I do is connect. I collaborate. I share and I play. Bask in and milk these emotions that are blooming as a result of your focus. I want you to notice how each word matters. Each word, chosen or unchosen, sculpts the energy. It increases the magnetism. The energy of reaching and pleading is very different from the energy of connecting and collaborating. Can you sense that through the words you choose, you get to set the tone in yourself, most importantly? I'll close with this. The point is to be unabashedly outlandish in both stories. The point is to go all in. Why? So that nothing can take you out. Not imposter syndrome, not a comment from someone else, not anything that's happened in the past or feared in the future. Nothing can take you out for long because you know how to course correct and recenter and realign. We spend too much time questioning, too much time in the push-pull of our stories, too much time in the negotiation of the watered-down version of all the stories. We spend too much time muddy. You can always come here to get clean, get focused, sharpen your pen, become like an arrow, and move forward. Congratulations, by the way, on your new level. Remember that you deserve it, and remember that you do know how to stay up there. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I'll see you next time. This video is part of a month-long focus on change. Be sure to check out the entire Reimagining Change playlist here on YouTube to catch the other support videos on this topic and share it with the people you love who are going through it. Once again, my name is Amelia Randolph Campbell, story strategist and founder of the ARC Method, here to help you author your experiences through intentional thought and emotional alchemy. See you next time.